There we go. Hey! Banjo-Kazooie time! Go, Rachel, go!
Yeah!
Good
sweat! No sweat.
You. You did it! To an extent.
A bit.
You've done that
Nope.
section of it.
Oh.
Come to think of it, that box must be all really slippery and gross and covered in whale snake? Whale shark, guys. Sharks and snakes are basically the same thing, right? Neither of them can walk on land and they both like to eat shit.
So that's the same with me too.
I'm sorry, what did I just say? Snakes can't walk on land.
You can walk.
They can't walk, true. They can travel on land though. Mobbing.
What everyone was worried about.
God,
Clearly,
come on,
I'm
guys.
excellent at timed events.
Come on. Like, all you people in the comments who are yelling, God, Rach, get a grip, it hurts to hurt.
Banjo, get off the comments, you're drunk.
I hate the representation of me in this game.
Can't even climb on a ball.
Kazooie and I never once traveled inside a shark.
Why does he have a beehive in his lung? It can't be good.
This is the thing you're concerned about?
What's down there? Oh.
Treasures and nightmares. In equal measure. That's the sound of the nightmares. You see? One treasure, one nightmare.
Surprisingly accurate.
You thought I was lying to you. You thought I was being silly old Joe again. Once was a man called silly old Joe again. He grew whiskers on his toe again.
It was a very bad medical problem, then he died.
Oh no!
So watch out.
If you ever get a bad case of whisker toe, whisker toe sounds like a place you could go to. Like
Native American reservation.
Yeah, somewhere in America. Just, oh, where are you going for your holidays? Oh, you know, whisker toe. Oh,
To a lodge.
it's lovely this time of year right here. Watch out for the whisker toe plague, though. Apparently it'll kill you. So yeah, I think I never knew you could jump into his blowhole here. If you will excuse my phrasing. And so there's our witch switch. I always remember as well that, like, I saw someone play this at their house. Might
Might the mole. Nope.
Yeah, the molehill is that way, I think.
This is surprisingly okay. Okay.
To be fair, you got hit by an enormous whirling blade of death. And he doesn't. Ah! That's inconvenient. Oh. So yes, I think you want to fly into that hole over there. And, yeah, I think I was watching someone play this at home and I saw them go and stomp Grunty's eyes. And I was like, okay, so that gets you a jiggy at some point in the game. So then when we owned it ourselves, like, I got really confused because I tried stomping on the eyes, but they were never raised. It was like, what the hell's going on? And then, like, after I'd finished most of the game and came back to this, I was like, oh. So yeah, invincibility was the last move I think I got in the game. Which, to be fair, it sounds like a pretty good ability to get at the very end.
Push the right stick right.
And the left stick to move around. Right. Take these 5 valuable gold feathers. I stole them from my grandmother. They're a family heirloom.
Golden bird.
They're now completely extinct. Unless they were just taken from, like, the tips of Kazooie's wings. We got another jiggy. Who am I saying we? Rach got another jiggy. Who am I saying we? Banjo and Kazooie got another jiggy.
We're just watching.
Yeah. Well, you're kind of prompting
Send
them.
help. They've taken us hostage. They're making us play.
Help!
Oh, you listen to them.
This is the
Viewers
worst
of
torture
YouTube.
ever! Look! I just want to go back and watch some television.
Have I exhausted Clanker's innards?
I think so.
Excellent.
Excellent. Now on to destroy the rest of his cavern. Again, how did Clanker buy this cavern?
It's where he's stored, it's not his own.
Oh, okay, I'll let it slide this time.
It's like if you bought your dog a kennel, you'd say, Poochie's kennel, and you didn't buy it.
No, I wouldn't. I didn't call him Poochie. Don't forget to go grab the Mumbo Tooth token.
Oh!
Yeah, you see?
Easy.
Almost didn't remember. That would have been...
This level isn't good for my spatial awareness.
It's really quite hard to keep track of. There's a lot of different platforms to jump on and crap. Oh, I think there's also some notes in the pipes on the bottom, but I guess you'll get to those later on here. I'll stop jumping the gun.
Backseat gaming.
Yeah, I'm very sorry if I do that.
Sorry.
Like,
helps disguise the fact that I have no idea what I'm doing. Joe, big button again.
I'm kind of worried when I talked about the one in the totem pole, because like,
No.
I kind of want Rachel just to like do this on her own, but if she doesn't remember, then, as I say, we'll never be able to get that.
No, I hadn't remembered, so well.
So that's all good. It was a gentle, friendly reminder rather than a punch in the crotch.
I'll take both. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Feel free not to return the favor.
Right, I want nephews. Only nephews.
Only
No nieces.
I swear to God, if I get so much as one niece!
Then, let's head arbitrarily for a tunnel, yay!
Yay! I love arbitrary tunnels. The cornerstone of the economy.
If I have a kid, I'm going to name him Arbitrary Tunnel.
Arbitrary tunnel.
I love you, Arbitrary Tunnels.
I love you, arbitrary.
Arbitrary would be a great.
If it wasn't already a word.
Because then he'd be like, Mom, how did you pick my name? And you could just look at him. I'd say it wasn't planned. It was almost as though I picked it at random.
No, if you want to do that, go for a double whammy and call him not important. Anytime he's filling in a form, name, not important.
You don't need to know.
Oh man. Did I ever tell you about the Darth Vader clearing form?
The Darth Vader clearing form.
When I did help with clearing at university.
Yeah.
Well, the first day it was really busy with people saying, "Come on, let me into university, I deserve it, please." And the second day was really boring. And so the guy I was in an office with,
Gonna die.
well, maybe stop being so terrible then.
Thanks, bro!
You're
This
welcome.
seems to have worked fine!
You see? Have you been hit since I gave you the advice?
Yes!
But how many crabs have you killed since I gave you that advice?
3!
Anyway. 3! Got that. Anyway, and so one of our lecturers, who was also working on clearing that day, is a big Star Wars fan, and the guy in my office and her were having a sort of who's the bigger Star Wars fan off. I believe they both brought in mugs, and the lecturers instantly won because it was fucking enormous. And she also had lightsaber chopsticks, which is pretty kick-ass. But yeah, so we got so bored that we filled in a clearing sheet for Darth Vader and put in a bunch of little in-jokes, like, in the bit where it said UCAS number, you don't need to see my... Oh, no, I don't need to see your UCAS number. And just a bunch of things like that. It was really fun. Unfortunately, I was in the toilet when she actually received it. But I still got to see her laughing at it, because she laughed for about 10 minutes. It certainly filled in the time.
What's Russian for banjo?
Probably banjo.
What's Russian for kazooie?
Kazooie.
They're just stealing
Kazooie.
English words! This isn't a real country at all!
Drive Banjo-Kazooie.
What's Russian for get the notes right?
That
That hasn't come up in your lectures?
no. Okay, that was the sound of Clanker creaking, but I thought it was the sound of a crowd being disappointed.
Oh, came up for air. Lame.
No, I was just like, why the hell is that sound playing? Anyway, where was I? Alright, yeah, I'm just kind of surprised. I have like no idea how to like get in this context.
Like imperative.
Yeah, well, it's like I could form the imperative. I just can't think of a verb to use. In terms of like obtain. You could do like receive.
Receive the notes, Rachel.
Halucci noti, Rachel. But I'm pretty sure that's not Russian. Well, no, it is Russian. I'm just not sure it's Russian. Any Russians would use. I think that's the one that had the crabs in it.
Whoop. Doo-doo.
If it isn't, then sorry.
I thought that was that one. I'm so confused.
No, I'm pretty sure that white and green one is a new one.
That's where I'll go.
As is that sort of yellowy
I
gold
think I've
one,
done his behind, but not his front.
I think so.
What about this one?
I think that's connected to the other white and green one, so let's go and solve two birds with one pipe. What's up, Gingy? So the only one you're missing is the Ginger Jinjo.
Yep.
I love the big inhale. Yep. Blue. Splash.
Kaboom!
Kaboom! Everything is improved by splash. Right. So what are you currently missing?
Well, I need to use his blowhole power.
You need blowhole what?
Blowhole power?
Oh, power. Oh, this is
Have I been through
blowhole
here?
hour. I was like, what? I think that's going back to the first area.
But I won't go there!
Because that's the one that's right next to his face.
I'll just go here! I'll climb up his sleeping wands!
And Rachel kept up that voice for the rest of the Let's Play.
Please, welcome to Let's Play
Precision walking. That's a very good point, actually. Walking on a relatively... Actually, it's not even that precarious a thing. But yeah, it's a lot more difficult in games than it is in real life. Somehow I think you can, just backflip. Somehow backflipping is so much higher, gets you so much higher than normal jumping.
Whoop! Right.
Right.
There's a whole load of notes somewhere that I haven't been able to tie up.
There's on his tail. Have you been up there?
Ah! There.
Oh, so close.
Nobody back.
I'm just a little airborne, it's fine.
It's still good.
Also, I think there's another area you can get up to on one of the sides, but I'm not quite sure how you get to it, so I'll scout with my eyes and see if I can find the path. So that's presumably where the notes are. Hooray! You did it!
Kudos to me.
Bling! 3 eggs are stronger than a gate. Boom!
No.
Mumbo mumbo joke.
In.
Mumbo joke. Okay, there's a new euphemism for weed for you there. Mumbo. 11.
We really needed another new.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, you know, the police know all of it. The parents finally found it out.
Oh, I think I haven't been
No,
on that
not
climbing.
into that. So
I've been
I
on the
guess-
other climbing.
Yeah, just we're going to that somehow. Can you really
From
make
his-
that jump?
From his palm.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just wondering if that jump pad was like close enough that you could get up to it.
There's only one.
I can't see any other way, so I guess it must be. Also on that area is another honeycomb thing. Have you got the first one?
13 in
Yeah.
I don't even know. I'm not even present in this room at the moment. I need to go down there.
Yes. You need to go down there and into that grate and the one that was at the top of this bit. Yay! Hang, 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 hang. You did it!
Ah, certainly did. How are we doing time?
Oh, we're at 15 minutes. So, I think actually we could probably just finish Clanker's Cavern and just make this a long episode.
Hooray!
I'm not really focusing on the timers very well as of late. Okay, you're still missing one though. I don't know where it is.
I bet it's in a tunnel that I think I've done and I haven't done.
Quite possibly. We'll cut ahead until we find it.
Maybe
Yay!
it's in here.
Hooray, we found it at last! We totally didn't look up a walkthrough or anything.
That would be silly,
Yes.
given that that's exactly what we're trying to
Exactly,
provide
yes.
at the moment. It would be silly if we just
Yeah.
went to one of the many other varied resources on the internet.
Yes.
Imagine.
Also, we are the first people ever to have played Banjo-Kazooie, right? But yeah, so that's where all of the stuff is eventually. And so, in the next part, guys, we're going to be taking on the next world of Banjo-Kazooie. I'll see you guys then. Rachel won't, though. She never sees people. Hates them. Not sure where that came from. Anyway, see you guys then. Any final thoughts?
Pizza!
Brilliant. Pizza. Pizza and out.